I'm Katrina, and this is Sow and Tare, and today I'm going to show you how I operate without a tractor. So I have my larger rabbit tractor down in the pasture. This smaller rabbit tractor is up the hill, and I don't have like a piece of equipment to scoop under it and move it for me, and that is okay. I actually moved my other larger rabbit tractor with that cart. I had to balance it on boards going across so it wouldn't, tilt. I held on to it while I went down the hill, and it was quite hilarious. So when I moved this up here, I did the same thing. I put it on here and I trucked it up the hill, and so now I need to go down the hill again and into the pasture, and I will show you what you can do. Now, if you don't have a tractor, not a rabbit tractor, tractor, I don't know what sound that was, then you can still move things around. You can still figure things out. And one of the ways to do that is to have a cart or, a vehicle that you can put something on, or put something on the edge and have someone walk along behind you holding that part, or any number of options. So I wanted to show you what I do on my property to address these needs. Here we go. Take out the food and water bowls because they're just going to move around and make your weight different. So I'm going to put those in here, lock it, and we can either do this sideways or lengthwise. I'm going to start with sideways. That seemed to work before, and then we'll see where it goes from there. Now, in doing something like this, you want to make sure things are balanced, and you also want to make sure you actually have a hold on it, because as we go, it's going to be a bumpy ride, and it's going to want to fall one way or the other, and you want to catch it before it does, because you don't want to remake your tractor. So, as ridiculous as this looks, it works. You want to make sure that the wood part is on the cart. If you have a bigger one, that the wood part is, that this is like sitting in the middle, you do want to support it on like 2 pieces of 2x4 that goes across to support it on the wood, because you don't want to, one, sag your bottom, no saggy bottoms, and you want to support your structure, so you don't want to ruin it while you're doing it. All right, I'm gonna move the camera and you'll see just how this goes. One warning, this cart does not have a handbrake. It is a perfect cart besides not having handbrake. I'm going downhill, so I'm going to have to hold it differently. When you have a weight-bearing thing going downhill and you have no handbrake, you can use your hand and you can put it right here behind you, because your body will stop that. Now, might be a core workout if you're going down a steep hill. Do tighten your core, and you'll have an easier time going downhill. Otherwise, you might get pushed over. So there's your warning. So I actually decided going downhill, facing the other way. I still have the handle right up against my belly, but it's easier to hold this way. Just taking the tractor for a walk. Have to go quick across that road. Gotta go quick across that road. Luckily, it's a loud road and I can hear what's coming, but yeah, quick. So here that is. We're headed over next to the other tractor, and a little late this morning, so I'm gonna have to transfer bunnies in the afternoon. But I wanna get them next to each other, and let's go. All right, we are ready here. So I want to make sure when we drop this to the ground that it's an easy drop, not a rough drop. And let's see how we do. So that works. All right, tilt this up. Now this is on top of a big knapweed. The bunnies will love that. Bunnies that are going in here have never had it, but they will love it. So I think I'll start them this way here. When the rabbits actually get in here, it'll go down more, but I like to only push on where the wood is. It should be obvious, but I figured I should say it. All right, bowls are going in. And rabbits will go in this afternoon, maybe during lunch. So this one will level out once there's weight in there, the rabbits, and they will love being in there. I finished my rabbits on pasture, and yeah, and this one, I'll probably put them in where they are, or where it is, and then move them. This one will have to be moved, you know, in the middle of the day as well. if there's the same amount in there. I actually have a litter of 5 that's going to go in this one, so it should be fine. It will be fine. It'll be half the size and half the amount of bunnies. So yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope if you are on a small area or if you don't have a tractor, you don't need one for most things. So I'm not gonna say I'm never gonna get one, but if you don't have one, there are ways around doing a whole lot of things that you'll still be successful. So thank you for watching. Get out there and be successful and have a wonderful day.